I remember a time when love felt risky, like stepping onto a frozen lake unsure of the ice's strength. Each step was filled with uncertainty, and the fear of falling through was ever present. Opening my heart meant risking pain, rejection, and a vulnerability I wasn't sure I could handle. It felt like exposing the most tender parts of myself to the harsh elements. Many of us have known this fear, this hesitation on the edge of love's vast possibility. We build walls, emotional fortresses to protect our hearts from potential hurt. But in doing so, we keep love at bay, preventing true intimacy from taking root. The paradox is this: to experience the fullness of love, we must be willing to risk being hurt. We yearn for connection, for the warmth and security of a loving relationship, and yet, we are often our own biggest obstacle to achieving this deep desire. Why is it so challenging to let down our guard, to embrace the vulnerability that love demands? Perhaps it's because we've been hurt before, and the scars remind us of the pain. We build walls, emotional fortresses to protect our hearts from potential hurt. But in doing so, we keep love at bay, preventing true intimacy from taking root. The paradox is this: to experience the fullness of love, we must be willing to risk being hurt. We yearn for connection, for the warmth and security of a loving relationship. And yet we are often our own biggest obstacle to achieving this deep desire. Why is it so challenging to let down our guard, to embrace the vulnerability that love demands? Perhaps it's because we've been hurt before, and the scars remind us of the pain. But if we can find the courage to open up, the rewards can be profound. We must be willing to risk being hurt. We yearn for connection, for the warmth and security of a loving relationship. And yet, we are often our own biggest obstacle to achieving this deep desire. Why is it so challenging to let down our guard, to embrace the vulnerability that love demands? Perhaps it's because we've been hurt before, and the scars remind us of the pain. But if we can find the courage to open up, the rewards can be profound. Why is it so challenging to let down our guard, to embrace the vulnerability that love demands? To embrace the vulnerability that love demands, we must be willing to risk being hurt. Only then can we truly experience the depth and beauty of love. Fear whispers doubts. What if I'm not good enough? What if I get hurt again? These fears, while understandable, can keep us trapped in a cycle of self-protection and missed opportunities. To build lasting love, we must confront these fears head-on. Vulnerability, often perceived as weakness, is actually our greatest strength in love. It's the courage to be seen, truly seen by another. It's the willingness to share our authentic selves, imperfections and all. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we create space for genuine connection. We invite our partners to do the same, fostering an environment of trust and emotional safety. This shared vulnerability becomes the foundation upon which lasting love is built. One of the most common fears in love is the fear of rejection. This fear can manifest in many ways, from hesitating to express our true feelings to avoiding relationships altogether. The possibility of not being loved in return can be paralyzing. It can make us question our self-worth and lead to feelings of loneliness and despair. But remember, rejection is a part of life, not a reflection of our worthiness. Each experience, whether positive or negative, helps us grow and understand ourselves better. Each no brings us closer to a yes that truly resonates. Embracing rejection as a learning experience can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections. Another fear is the fear of losing ourselves in a relationship. This fear can prevent us from fully committing or cause us to build walls around our hearts. Maintaining our individuality while fostering connection is a delicate balance. Open communication is essential. It's important to share our thoughts and feelings honestly, express your needs, desires, and boundaries. This helps in creating a relationship where both partners feel valued and understood. A loving partner will respect and support your need for self-expression. They will encourage you to be your true self. Trust is built gradually, through consistent actions and open communication. It requires patience and understanding from both sides. Engage in activities that foster trust, like sharing secrets, spending quality time together, making promises and keeping them, and showing up when it matters most. Being there for each other during challenging times strengthens the bond and builds a foundation of trust. Remember, trust is a two-way street, requiring effort and commitment from both partners. It's a journey that, when navigated together, leads to a deeper, more fulfilling relationship. Section 4. The transformative power of commitment. Commitment, often misconstrued as a restriction on freedom, is actually the gateway to profound love and personal growth. It is the foundation upon which trust and mutual respect are built, allowing relationships to thrive and evolve. It's a conscious choice we make to show up for our partners, even when it's difficult. This dedication fosters resilience and a deeper connection, helping couples navigate through life's inevitable ups and downs. When we commit, we create a safe haven for love to flourish. This sanctuary becomes a place where both partners can be their true selves, free from judgment and full of support. We move beyond the superficial and invest in something deeper, more meaningful. This investment in each other enriches our lives, bringing a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Commitment allows us to weather life's storms together, knowing we have each other's backs. It is this unwavering support that strengthens the bond and makes the journey worthwhile. Relationship expert John Gottman says, "True belonging doesn't require you to change who you are, it requires you to be who you are." This authenticity is the cornerstone of a committed relationship. Commitment, then, is not about losing ourselves, but about choosing to build a life with someone, embracing the journey of growth and discovery that unfolds along the way. It is about creating a shared vision for the future, one that is rich with experiences and memories. Section 5. Love's Daring Adventure. Overcoming fear in love is an ongoing process, a daring adventure that requires courage and vulnerability. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we allow ourselves to love fully, without reservation, we open ourselves to a world of joy, connection, and profound fulfillment. Remember, you are worthy of love. Embrace the unknown. Take the leap of faith. Let go of your fears and open your heart to the transformative power of love. The journey may not always be easy, but the destination is well worth the risk.